if you're not taking a stand for yourself, you're being fucked. Let's turn on the volume. I was working with Peter, and Peter is not his real name due to confidentiality. So Peter was someone who came to me with the issue that he had a leadership position in a company, but due to situations there, some people got fired, and so he had to take on the work of 2 other colleagues, which resulted in him being exhausted. He came home with migraine for over 2 weeks. He couldn't sleep well, and we were creating this sacred space to co-create and really slowing him down. What he experienced was that he was in a position of a follower, someone who is obeying what people told him to do. There is more work, you need to do more work now. And he did this. And what his body was telling him was, hey, that's not okay. You should stop here. And he pushed through, and that's a common thing that I'm seeing a lot with people where their bodies already screams like, no, that's not right. Where their heart and their souls are screaming, hey, don't do this, change. And yeah, and sometimes it's hard to change. Sometimes it's because we're afraid of losing the job, afraid of having no money then, afraid of what's next. Maybe it's better to be with the devil that you know than to walk into the uncertainty. And maybe it's even worse there. So people stay. But not Peter. Peter came up with this metaphor where he said, hey, I'm seeing myself as a puppy now, because I'm just obeying what they're telling me to do, even that's not okay. And during our co-creation session, he found out that he doesn't want to be the puppy anymore. He wants to be the bull. And so he showed up as the bull. And what always excites me is you can choose who you want to be. Do you want to be the puppy or the bull? Nothing is changing from the outside. Everything is changing from the inside. You can decide who are you being. So he decided to be the bull and bring all his anger and all his frustration to his boss. And did a serious conversation, and all of a sudden he got promoted. And we were like, wow, that's crazy. You're just taking a stand for yourself. You're communicating what's not working for you, and all of a sudden you get promoted. Whereas if he would have stayed as a puppy, he would just be overwhelmed with work and maybe burn out. Right? So this was the first phase. It's like, oh wow, what's possible if you take a stand for yourself? But the bull didn't stop here. The bull was now creating his life. And he's like, hey, what else can I do? Why not just applying for another job and see what comes up? Maybe it's even better. And he applied for another job. And all of a sudden, he gets a yes from a better paid job. So that's interesting. Again, nothing changed from the outside. It's just how he showed up. Now he has a promoted job, the old job, and he has an opportunity for a new job. So what is the bull doing? The bull is just quitting his old job and saying, hey, I'm out here, you know. You don't deserve me anymore because I was treated differently than I wanted to be treated. So that's it. Bye. And then the fear creeps in from his old boss, where it's like, oh, we're losing him. That's not good. Let's promote him again and give him even more money. And now he's in a situation where he gets to choose from 2 jobs instead of being a puppy and working his ass off until he crashes. And it was so amazing to see this transformation. And the cool thing is, you can do this too. It's in every one of us. It's deciding and committing how you want to show up. It's not the outside that creates the world. It's you from the inside. You're choosing your path. You're choosing if you're scared. You're choosing if you're bold. You're choosing if you're courageous. And yes, it's damn scary sometimes. It feels uncomfortable. It's if you step out of your comfort zone, if you step out of sitting on your couch eating chips and watching TV, if you're stepping into a different world where you're creating, that's where the power is, and it's fucking uncomfortable in the beginning. And I know this from my own journey in different industries of being on stage in front of 120,000 people and delivering concert photos to being in a space with people who just lost their child. And being uncomfortable is where the magic happens. So if you want to step up the game, if you want to make a stand or take a stand for yourself, you can create everything. There is no limit. And you want to be courageous and bold enough to at least tip your little toe into the cold water and see what's there. So if you feel any pull to this space and to this art of living, let's create together. Loving you.